What's up, Spikes? Welcome back to another episode. This one's a little bit special. This one's a little bit interesting because we are going to be running back the Foundation $50 Commander decks. These are $50 made around commanders that you can find in the new Foundation set. And of course, Foundations is kind of the almost like the restart of core sets. Core sets, I thought they were really cool because they were pretty prevalent when I first started playing. They got rid of them. They're sort of designed to get new players into the game, and this is no exception. I think Foundations is an absolute slam dunk. I was about to say a hit and run, but that's what I'm going to be doing. Before we get into that, though, I would like to shout out our sponsor, GameGenic. They make fantastic gaming supplies, ingenious supplies, in fact. They have sleeves, deck boxes, mats, playmats, all the other stuff back here whose names I've forgotten. Feel free to check them out. They are fantastic and you won't regret it. I would also like to shout out Burrito Splendido. Thank you for feeding the Spikes. I love burritos, and if you love burritos and you live in Winnipeg or in Manitoba at large, please feel free to check them out. They are wonderful. I love their queso. I am Bill, and today I'm going to be playing Ghalta Primal Hunger, which is a color that I don't normally play. I already made that joke the last episode. But this is a big green creature deck with a little bit of a twist. Like I said, hit and run. There's a lot of vehicles in this deck because they are sort of sources of power that you can keep in play that are protected on like not your turn, so that if the board gets wiped, you still have ways to discount Ghalta, get him back in play, get him back in the driver's seat, and slam a jam that pedal right to the metal. Everybody walk the dinosaur.
Hey everybody, I'm Aaron. Today I'm playing Alesha, who laughs at fate. It's kind of a red-black aristocrats deck that leans a little more into Alesha's reanimation ability. So obviously you have a lot of the regular aristocrats package, but there's a lot of creatures that happen to care about coming from your graveyard specifically, or are Massacre Worm and the like, which are just great. Big fan of those cards, so that's what we're going to try to do.
Hi, I'm Jen, and I'm playing Krenko, Mob Boss, Goblins. I don't even... If you need more information than that, I can't help you. It's Goblins. Krenko makes Goblins. Krenko is a Goblin. Creatures in this deck are Goblins.
Krenko
Gob Boss?
Gob Boss.
Gob Boss. Yeah.
Got it.
He's also a warrior, but he doesn't make warriors. Just goblins. Little old dudes. The opposite of the big green dudes.
Sure.
Little red dudes. Yeah.
So let's crack into our Sidekick Pros. I'm going to play this Forest into this Llanowar Elves. Some nice Foundations magic.
I have a Canyon Slough, and I have a pass.
Okay. I'll draw a card. I am going to play a Fiery Islet and take one
Don't do it, Jim.
Nice.
to cast this Ponder.
That one's okay.
Look at the top three. I'm going to shuffle. Okay, we'll resolve the Ponder by drawing a card, and I'm going to pass.
Awesome. I'm going to draw this card. Is it a Goblin? Nope.
Nice.
I've already failed.
Nice.
I will play this Mountain, though. And do you know what is a Goblin? Torch Carrier.
That's
You know,
haste.
has haste.
Haste.
Aaron pointed it out. I'd like to go to combat. Bill,
What?
I just don't think you're going to block with your Llanowar Elf.
Offer
They
the
wouldn't
trade.
block either.
I mean,
Well, if you traded, that'd be great.
that would have been a great tempo move.
I want to cast this card.
I'm in for it.
You'll be happy about this one.
I won't.
No, I want to pass the turn.
All right.
I'm going to untap. I guarantee Aaron's going to be happy about this one.
I guarantee it.
No, this one's so much better to cast. I don't care. I'm playing this Forest, tapping 3. I'm casting a Predator Ooze.
Oh, no.
So this is a 3-mana 1/1. It's indestructible. When
my
it
goblins.
attacks, it gets a +1/+1 counter. Whenever a creature dealt damage by this creature dies, put a +1/+1 counter upon it.
That card sucks, but oh, I love it in that deck. It's indestructible. Yeah, it keeps making Ghalta bigger. It's
I don't
great.
think I can beat that.
Yeah, have fun beating a 3-mana indestructible card. I lost this card in limited once in a 3-color deck. Someone splashed for this. Magic cards. Draw a card. I'm playing in a swamp. I'm playing a new one.
Yep.
Vampire and Gourmand.
Oh.
That's a 2-mana 2/2. Whenever this creature attacks, I may sacrifice another creature. If I do, draw a card, and this card can't be blocked this turn. Oh, kind of cool. Pass the turn.
Okay, I'm going to untap. Tap 2. I'll take an additional 1, going to 38.
Free fall.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Scalding Viper for its creature side.
Yeah. Okay, one tap. Draw this card. Mountain. And I guess I'm going to cast this Wily Goblin.
Take one.
I'll take one. When Wily Goblin enters, I will make a treasure. I'll make my treasure. My attacks were so promising last turn.
You can attack me.
I could.
Do you think I'll trade to the Scalding Viper?
That's what I'm banking on.
I will block with my.
I know you.
You're not doing that. You're just gonna play Krenko next turn, give it haste, and make two goblins. Let's move on. Let's move on here.
I'm getting frisky. Jim. Attack for 1.
Oh, they took one. Yeah,
You coward.
7.
Pass the turn.
I'm gonna untap.
Untap with Predators is crazy.
What do you want me to do?
What's the +3/-1?
Nameless inversion.
I'm gonna move to combat. I'm going to attack Aaron for what becomes
Blocking's really good actually. 38.
Then main phase 2, I'm gonna cast this Landlord Tribe.
Oh, that card's great.
Oh, that's good.
Yep.
Okay. After casting this Line War Tribe, I'm just gonna pass.
I don't want to try. Hey, Predators. You have a lot of devotion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lay a swamp. I think I'm just playing my Alesha here. Right. And I don't really like my graveyard yet, so I will pass.
Okay. That costs 3. Take 1.
Oh.
It's a mystery.
Oh, you
I also
took one
took
as well.
one.
Bill's at 38.
Go ahead.
And you're all done? Okay. I will untap, draw a card, play this mountain. Pay life, go to 36. I'm going to cast Serum Visions. I will draw a card. Then I'm going to scry 2. I'm going to put both of these on the bottom. Resolve the Serum Visions, and I'll pass.
Not even going to attack?
I need blockers.
You don't need blockers. Mountain. Let's cast Warrior Marauder. Double strike. Whenever a goblin or orc I control deals combat damage to a player, exile top card of my library. Yep.
Take 1.
I may play it.
38.
Then take another one for a Skirk Prospector.
Oh,
37. This card's pretty good against goblins.
It's
Apparently,
pretty good.
there's not much I can do.
Certainly
about
not bad.
it. Move to combat.
Yep.
I'm going to send my Wily Goblin at Jim.
Take 1.
Trigger my Marauder.
Go to 35.
Exile top card. Whoop. Hobgoblin Bandit Lord. That's so good. Other goblins I control get +1/+1.
Just gonna sack your board.
Maybe. Shh, don't tell me how to goblin my life. Okay, second main phase. I'm going to crack my treasure to add a red. I'm going to play Bright Stone Ritual to add a red for each goblin in play.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Elf druid. 3 elf druids. Ooze.
Yeah. You
Who's
make
goblin? 4. Okay. I will spend 3 of it to cast Hobgoblin Bandit Lord.
Okay.
I'll take another 1. Is it 3?
Yep.
I got 1 floating. Cast this Goblin Sledder. Take another
35.
I do love Goblin Slitter.
With 1 card left in my hand and no desire to sack my board, I will pass turn.
Should sack your board.
I should.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna untap, draw a card. So we're going to play a forest. Tap the forest for an Elvish Mystic.
Take 1.
Take 1.
37.
Now let's just double check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this costs 7 less than 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
You can also get it one bigger here.
Could make them 1 bigger. Probably going to be attacking with the Predator Ooze anyway. So
You're not attacking with Predators.
I'll move to combat. I'm going to attack Jan for 3.
Yes. 32.
32. So now, tap my 2 creatures for 4, cast Ghalta. No trigger.
Yeah.
You'll pay 2 for it, actually. That's 1 damage.
Okay, team, so what are we doing about this?
This is just a 12-12.
Yeah, it's
I'm just like doing some
It's
quirky
got
things. I'm going to draw me a
trample.
card, but I
it's a 12-12.
don't know if it's good enough. We'll find out.
Just pass the turn.
Just
I can't
pass
kill
the
it.
turn.
my whole board.
Draw a card.
You should septuple block this Predator
Play
Ooze.
a Smoldering Marsh. I have, for the record, I have Predator Ooze on lock. If it comes my way, it's dead. Play black.
Yep.
To cast. A card I've wanted to play the next for a while is Scornblade Berserker. Scornblade Berserker. 1 mana, 0/1, backup 1. Backup Alesha. Has pay 1, sacrifice this creature, draw a card.
Would you take 1 damage, please?
Oh, yeah, true. 36.
36. So with the combat, I'm going to send in both here. Alesha's going to go at Jim. The Gourmand is going to go at Jan, I think. I was going to go at Bill. On attack, I will sacrifice the Berserker to the Gourmand. So I will draw a card, and this cannot be blocked this turn. And on attack, this will get a counter.
Well, I will be taking 2 damage.
I'm taking 4.
4. Okay, main phase 2. I think I will just go to my end step, trigger Alesha. I'll bring back the Berserker, put another counter on Alesha.
Pretty good.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'll untap, draw a card. Man, you'd think with how much I have scryed and manipulated the top of my library, I would not miss 2 land drops in a row. Well, let's try it. Let's take a damage. I'm going to cast Opt.
Yep.
Yes, main phase Opt.
Uh-huh.
Look at the top card of my library. Ooh, I'm going to leave it there. I'll draw it. Opt resolves.
Sweet.
Play an island.
Nice.
We made the land drop.
Nice.
Never did not have.
Tap 3. Cast Commander's Sphere.
Oh, here we go.
Um,
Off to the races.
yeah. A little better than last turn, and I'll pass.
I'm not gonna lie, every single muscle in my body tensed when you tap 3. I was like, oh, it's gonna be a slag storm.
You might have a Slag Storm in your deck. That is 3 damage each player.
Definitely
each
have.
opponent.
Or each creature.
I feel like I would have done that last turn, but not this turn because Golf isn't playing now.
Ghalta's pretty
Yeah.
Lives.
Yeah.
I think we just we're gonna cast Krenko.
Do it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tap 3. There's no counter spells up. Eeny, meeny, miny, Wily Goblin. Sack for a red.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Cast Krenko.
Yep.
Boss of the mob.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to deal with something, right? Because if he gives it haste... Listen, me killing this one
is just
guy,
a
he just
guy.
plays again next turn.
Yeah.
If you get to Krenko, you get to make 6 mana, and then 6 goblins, and then presumably play whatever you want. Or just attack for a bunch, whichever. Both are good.
Maybe I just pass. You ever think of that?
No, you're not going to do that. You're going to gaslight me into this play. So
I'll pass.
I can either exile I can get rid of the Torch Courier now. Okay, well, with Krenko on the sack, I'm going to Baleful Mastery, the Torch Courier, because I want to give it haste.
Should take
Are
2.
you gifting something?
Who's gonna draw? A card?
I don't take 2.
yeah, it's 4 CMC.
4 CMC.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, cards in hand, everybody.
2.
I've got 5.
I got 2.
You know, Chad, in exchange, I'll give you a card.
Oh, there you go.
But I am exiling your Torch Courier.
Okay, so you're targeting.
Yeah, I guess this is
Targeting.
before you draw the card as well, if it matters.
I will sack it for a red.
All right.
That checks out.
Krenko resolves.
Yeah.
I will spend my red to cast Founder Street Denizen.
Yeah.
Trigger.
Yeah.
31.
You drew your card off of Baleful Mastery?
Nope.
No, because he exiled it.
Because it didn't have target.
Oh, you sacrificed it.
I understand.
Back down to 1 card. I mean, I'm just a little guy. Just a little,
You're just a bunch of
many
little
little
guys.
guys.
Yeah.
Just a little goblin.
It's like the Ice Climbers.
Dude. Yeah. I'm specifically the blue one. Just leave me alone.
Like the Vikings.
Yeah. Just pass. See?
Okay.
Told you I'd pass, Aaron. Without doing anything.
Well, yeah. All right, untap, draw a card. Okay, so everybody's cool now.
No.
Everybody has put their guns away.
No.
I'm gonna play this forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Says the guy with the biggest guns.
Hey,
He's
hey
a
now.
single bazooka.
I'm just a little guy.
He's gonna cast Greater
I'm
Good or
just
whatever.
a
He's
little
like, draw
guy.
12.
Everybody put their guns away?
Pretty cool.
Everybody gonna be cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'd like to cast Majestic Genesis.
What does that do?
So this is an 8 mana sorcery. Reveal the top X cards of your library, where X is the greatest mana value of a commander you own on the battlefield or in the command zone.
Is that 12?
It is 12. You may put any number of permanent cards from them onto the battlefield. Put
That's
the
like
rest on the
Genesis
bottom of your library in a random order.
That's like Genesis way.
That's not good for us.
So
Do you have effects, Aaron?
Even if I did, this would still happen.
Yeah, it
Even if
would
I killed the Ghalta, this would still happen, for the record.
I'm going to reveal the top 12 cards. There's a Selvala. There's a Forest. That's a permanent. Fire Shrieker.
Oh,
a
no.
Forest. Smuggler's Copter. Forest. That's 6. We're halfway there. Enchanted Carriage. Oval Chase Dragster. Arbor Elf. Crawling Barons.
Okay.
Elysian Caryatid and Forest.
All right, this
I would
could've
like
got a lot
to put
worse.
12 permanents into play.
That's 12. We're living on a prayer.
For 12.
Okay, so let's put some things
I love
into play.
Majestic Genesis.
Oh, boy. I didn't even know that card existed.
We have
You're welcome.
some lands. Everything enters untapped, which is cool.
I like Crawling Barons, you can
Oh,
keep
is somebody
animating it.
dead to Fire Shrieker?
I was going to say,
Yes. Well, you or me could be dead to it. Jan has enough toughness.
I
yeah,
have
Right.
this, Arbor Elf, Oval Chase Dragster, Smuggler's Copter, Fire Shrieker. We can ignore that one. Selvala and Enchanted Carriage.
Oh, you get 2 mice.
I get 2 mice, 2 1/1 white
That's
mouses.
the one that makes mice. That's a callback to the last game we recorded.
Okay. I'm gonna just try to figure out where I'm going. All my vehicles are gonna go in the garage. Resolved.
That's bad.
I mean,
As far as sugar I've had since I was playing in high school, you can tell it's all
Yes,
annihilated.
I can tell that.
gross.
it's extremely jank.
I can tell that.
So I mean, I can kill somebody, or I can make Jan sack his board.
I have a 0/1 creature.
I'm gonna.
What turn is it? 4? I'm on my turn 5 here.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm gonna put the equipment on the dinosaur.
I don't believe you.
I'm gonna move to combat, I suppose.
Yep.
Do what you gotta do.
I'm gonna attack.
My good friend.
Jan with Ghalta for 12 double strike trample, and Aaron for 4 with the Predator Ooze.
Oh, like you didn't get the predators. Well, Jan, you in a little bit of a bind here, bud. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I feel like most of this is your fault.
Um,
All the way out down to the building of the decks.
yeah, it's reasonable.
Well, I guess I'm going to block with this Goblin Sledder and Foundry Street Denizen.
You got it.
I take,
Take
20,
go to 10.
I said I'm blocking this,
go to 11.
and then I'm gonna sack it to draw card.
Dang it! I wanted to grow the ooze.
No, I don't think so.
I'm going to write 20 Ghalta, as if it's going to matter.
Sorry, what did Jan at? 11. Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Then that'll be it for me. I'll pass the turn.
Neat.
That was a pretty modest turn.
This is a problem.
Well,
You're a real problem.
I have 6 permanents.
What? I only put 12 permanents
Draw
in
card.
play.
Ooh, that's a nice one. Today's dual land on the budget. Tainted Peak. All right, pay 2. Play a Philip Roman classic. Blood Tithe Harvester.
Okay.
When it enters the battlefield, make a blood. I can tap him, sacrifice him. Target creature gets -X on turn, where X is twice the number of blood you control. If you've played Standard in the last 2 years, you're very familiar with this card.
I haven't.
Either have I. That's
I do
why
have a lot of blood, though.
That's what I.
Five more?
That is something that I know about you.
I'm known for having.
I'll be
a lot
okay.
of blood. Yeah.
Pay 1. Sack the blood. Discard a card. Draw a card. Discard a Tally. Primal Storm. Draw
Goodness.
a card. That's an interesting one. All right.
Did you take a damage from your thing?
Off what?
Ooh, for casting a 2-drop.
I do. Look at me. Well, we can't block this one, can you, bud?
Dang it.
Attack Jim with Alesha again.
Okay.
And Bill with Vampire Gourmand, which I will sacrifice the Blood Tithe Harvester. I'll draw a card. This is not blockable.
I'll be taking 2.
I'm taking 6.
6. Well, how many cards are in there, Bill? 3. That's a lot.
It's 3 cards.
That's 2 more than I have.
I'm going to pay 2 for a Flame Cash Gecko. That's a nice one. That's a 2-mana 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, if an opponent lost life this turn, add red, black, and mana pool.
Ooh.
That's a freebie.
Take 134.
I'm going to use the 2 mana it creates. I'm going to cast Croxa of Titan of Death's Hunger.
Take 2. Or take 1.
Take another damage, 33. Croxa trigger, escape, and sacrifice trigger on the stack.
Yeah, I've got nothing for that.
So everyone discards a card. If you discard a land, you take 3 life. You lose 3 life.
I'm discarding Is It Charm?
Beetleback Chief.
Search for tomorrow.
Oh, look at you. Neat. Okay. Go to my turn, I suppose. Trigger this guy. I'm going to get, seems kind of cool if I live. Get a Tally. That's attack.
It's just attack, right? Okay.
And I'm going to pass.
CTB.
Okay. When I tap, draw a card. I'm going to play a land. And cast my commander.
All right, so now we both have problems. So you got to deal with and Jan's alive.
Yeah. And
There's only so much I can do. I've got tiny little goblins.
I'm going to pass.
I have to look at tiny little goblin hands.
Go ahead.
oh, I'm just a little guy.
I don't think I want to. Okay, draw this card. Only so much these tiny goblin hands can do.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to tap 3. I'm going to cast Pashalik Mons.
Sure.
You have a trigger and another trigger in a moment here.
Where's my other triggers?
No, GM.
3 or less.
Oh yeah, 3 or less.
Sure.
Yeah.
Take one. 10.
Plus, you have a Niv-Mizzet trigger now.
So, whenever Pastoralic Mons or another goblin I control dies, Pastoralic Mons deals 1 damage to any target.
Sweet.
I can pay 3 and a red to sacrifice a goblin to create 2 red goblins. And I'll activate Krenko.
You got it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 goblins.
5 gobos.
5 goblins.
5 of them.
That many of them.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to sacrifice 4 of these goblins
Mhm.
to make 4 red mana.
That's 4.
Trigger Paliscmon 4 times. Deal 4 damage to Ghalta.
He has 4 damage marked.
Sacrifice this goblin. Another 1 damage to create 2 more goblins.
Okay. So 6 damage.
6 damage. Then I will sacrifice Uno Goblin. 7 damage.
Okay.
I will tap Hobgoblin Bandito Lord to deal.
7.
Nope, it's came into play this turn.
Yep.
So 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, yeah.
8
You're right.
damage.
8 damage to Ghalta.
In response,
No.
I would like to cast Momentous Fall.
Oh, that's
Oh,
bad.
okay.
It's bad for the squadron here.
I think it's fine.
So I will, I'll be sacrificing Ghalta as an additional cost. And then draw cards and gain life equal to the power and toughness
I'm gonna
respectively.
flash in Bullmaster,
So
actually.
12.
Yep.
I'm going to go to
Go to 45.
45 and 13 cards in hand. So my Momentous Fall has resolved. Ghalta
has.
died.
Yeah, I did it.
He did die it
I
either
don't
way.
even care anymore.
Yeah.
What happens? And I will pass a turn.
Okay. Untap all these. Untap Predator Ooze. Don't forget.
Never forget.
And draw a card. I'm going to play this forest as my land for the turn. I'm going to do some nesting doll shenanigans. Rusting doll, Russian nesting doll. I'm going to tap each of these mice to crew Oval Chase Dragster and Smuggler's Copter respectively because they have crew 1. Then I'm going to tap the Smuggler's Copter to crew the Enchanted Carriage. I have...
The wizards think about this. Vehicles crewing vehicles.
Well, I mean, I feel like we can't pull on threads here because the mouse crewed the dragster. So, I mean, if we start pulling threads, it's all coming
It's
apart.
when the dragster jumped into the,
Yeah.
the
If it took 3 mice to do the dragster, then you have gas, brake, and steering. That's fine. I can accept that.
They need to have a Whisper Silk cloak because they need their trench coat.
True.
So I have a bunch of power in play.
You bet.
It'll be enough to cast Ghalta for 2.
Okay.
I'm not even going to fact check you.
He's just a dude. Selvala will trigger because he is the biggest creature, so I will draw a card.
I guess.
You sure? This is like a 5/5
I've seen
dragon.
bigger.
I'm going to tap Selvala, paying a green, to add 12 exclusively green mana.
Okay.
I have 6 mana. I'm going to cast this Phyto Titan. This is a 6 mana 7/2. When it dies, it comes back into play tapped at the beginning of my next upkeep.
Just having a big sit.
He's just sitting down, dude.
These cards are bad, but I love them so much.
I thought this was, if this was an Irish card, it'd be like Thorn Mammoth. It'd be like Fight O Titan.
Phyto Titan.
You just want
That's a free one for the next unset, by the way, Mauro. Hit me up.
I'm going to then spend 5 going to 1 to cast Unnatural Growth back once again.
Oh no.
So that one is at the beginning of each combat, double my creature's power and toughness. It doesn't give trample.
This is many, though.
It's lots.
so much.
It's lots. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, you could have waited at 24 mana.
With double strike.
With double strike after combat.
I'm gonna deal all your life points and commander damage in one attack.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
You can choose which state-based action you lose to.
I'm going to use my 1 green floating plus 3. I'm going to cast Greater Good.
Oh no.
I'm running out of mana, so I'm probably not doing anything with the Greater Good this turn.
You can sack the Fighter Titan.
Yeah,
Oh, I can,
that's free real estate.
I can sack the Ghalta and then just recast it because I have
You can do
7
that-
more
that's
power
true.
now.
You can do that a lot, actually.
I can do it a
The
lot.
Final Titan's free though. You know.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be doing it before my next update. Don't get me wrong. I think that's like just... Actually, I got this guy too. Pay 3 Topiary Stomper.
Take 1.
I will take 1
Oh,
damage,
that's
go to
right for Jim.
44.
Go get a basic link.
Basic land.
And then because the Scalding Viper did a damage to Bill, I'll draw a card off
Excellent.
the Niv-Mizzet trigger.
I'm going to be finding a forest off of my Topiary Stomper. Then I'm going to pay 2. And
He's still doing things.
it's his time in the sun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the Fire Shrieker on the Predator Ooze.
On the Peruse.
on the bruise. All of these things are screwed, but I think I'm going to leave them as blockers.
Oh no.
I'm going to move to combat.
Yeah.
Trigger Unnatural Growth. All my things are double.
Yeah.
This is a 14-4.
Yeah.
Good old Fido Titan. Combat attack. I'm going to attack Jim. Trigger, he gets a +1/+1 counter. So this is
Nine.
it's a 9/9 double striker.
I'm just gonna take 18.
Oh my god.
I'll go to 6.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not attacking with anything else, so I'm just going to move to my discard and discard these lands.
Actually, I have a meeting after this, so yeah. I'm a hard cutoff at 4:30.
Mishra's Factory, Lair of the Hydra, Forest, down. I'll pass.
All right.
What are we gonna do about Bill?
I'm attacking for 2.
I don't think we have to
2
do
unblockable.
Smart.
I don't think we have to do anything about me.
Smart.
What's
he
he
at?
at?
43,
44?
44.
Yeah, that's fine.
Almost there.
That's 2 we'll get him.
Play a swamp. I guess I'm gonna move to combat.
Mhm.
This the Gourmand.
Mhm.
I am also a little worried about Jim untapping and drawing 100 cards.
That's
So
why I attacked him.
I'm at 6.
We're all friends here.
you can win the game in one life, Jim.
I'm at
Doesn't
6.
matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
So if you attack
My
me, I'm
wife.
double blocking it.
Is that from Dodgeball?
He's blocked with his scalding nerd. attack you with Alesha. Attack Jan with Tally.
Why?
Use chop block with all your goblins.
I got a bunch of
Yeah.
What are you doing there?
I got a bunch of stuff.
Okay, on attack.
Yeah.
Counter.
Yeah.
Sacrifice the Gourmand. Draw a card. Cannot be blocked.
Yep.
A tally trigger.
Yep.
Oh no, my overwhelming stampede.
Oh no. I've got a
Nice.
psychosis crawler.
I have
That's
a-
going to kill me.
I have a Throne of the God Pharaoh.
Well, I'm in for all of these things.
My overwhelming
I'm gonna-
stampede. In response to the overwhelming stampede is crazy.
All right. Well, things have changed. I'm gonna overwhelming step. Wait, killing you guys are bad for me.
Yeah.
Aaron was just like, Italian, draw all of your outs.
Yeah.
I don't know if killing you guys is bad for me.
Yeah,
What
it
the
is.
heck?
Just leave
Yeah.
the psychosis crawler in exile.
Oh
The
no.
overwhelming
And the overwhelming
And the what is
And
it?
the
And the throne event.
That's very funny.
Oh my! Well, I can kill everybody except for
Simultaneously the best and worst cards you could have possibly done.
yeah. Like if I cast any of them, you both of you die.
Yep.
Yeah.
Frick. Oh,
This is-
okay.
that's
You
real-
I can all
that's
stay
good
in
TV.
exile.
Extremely funny.
That's good
really
TV.
Oh
Oh my
my! That's wild. Okay,
My
I
overwhelming stampede.
could have killed your whole bloodline many times except for Bill. Let the record show. Any other effects in my tax situation here?
No. I will move to take 2.
I'll block it.
I'll
There.
block.
Yeah.
When this goblin dies, Bill's gonna take 1.
Go to 41.
41? I did 43. Oh, you didn't block.
Yeah.
41.
You can't block. Remove the option. That's okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do this thing since I'm not really doing anything else except for accidentally killing people I need to live. I'm gonna cast Aaron favorite, Command the Dreadhorde.
Whoa.
Choose any number of target creature and or planeswalker cards in all graveyards. Command the Dreadhorde deals damage equal to me equal to the total converted mana cost of those cards. Put them on the battlefield under my control. Supposed to be 2.
You want my Scalding Viper?
I kind of do. No, I don't. I take it back.
Is,
Oh,
A
yeah.
bunch of goblins.
How many you getting over there?
No. I have instants and
You have
sorcerers.
0. That's crazy.
No creatures. They're all in play, dude.
I am the Goblin deck now. That's a bright silver tool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 life.
Okay.
Aaron is at
So you're at
24.
24. Turns out I am the Goblin deck.
Oh, you get a treasure too.
I do.
And 2 goblins.
Yeah, and 2 goblins and 2 mana.
That's funny.
There you go.
Look at me. I'm rich. All right, and I get 2 mana for my Flame Cash Gecko. Oh, sorry. I also have a Croxa in my graveyard. Oh, and my own cards that I forgot about. I lose 5 more life.
5. Okay. 19.
Okay, Blood Death Harvester, make another blood. Backup on here. Croxa trigger. Please don't beat it.
Arcane Signet.
Nothing.
3 damage.
Go to 7.
Jan goes to 7.
I will discard this land and take 3.
Almost got him.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 mana. Use my 2 mana off of my Flame Cash Gecko.
Oh no!
Just don't No funny business.
This is bad.
No funny
He's got
business.
the goblin slider too.
He does, yeah.
The worst part is this, because again, this only kills you both really well.
So funny. So just don't do it.
Just don't do it.
I'm just hanging out.
I'm gonna draw so many cards.
Everybody be cool.
Just hanging out. You try.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, it's
Whatever.
Okay, so at my turn, I do have a Alesha trigger, which brings back and sacrifices Crocs again.
Okay, I'm gonna discard Fire Spitter Whelp.
I'm gonna go to 4.
I'll discard this forest and go to
4.
5.
Yep.
Okay, pass.
Aaron, it was very nice of you to let me live. I'm gonna be as irresponsible as I possibly can with this gift that you've given me.
Well, just keep in mind,
Whatever, I'm doing it.
I want you to do it.
Draw card.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play this Eroded Canyon tapped. Bill, take one.
That draws a card.
Oh, that's
34. Trigger Niv-Mizzet, I'll draw card.
It's funny, when I put that in the deck, I'm like, what are the odds this comes up?
It's very funny.
100%. Please.
Well, tap 2. Cast Flame Rift.
Okay. Wait, each player?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, you're at 6. Okay, I thought.
Hang on. Aaron worked real hard to not kill us,
Yep.
but he never said anything about us killing each other.
Yeah, you
That's
could.
bad.
You could sack two things.
Okay, listen, let's have a parlay here for a moment.
No.
Hey, we're priorities over here. We're not priority right now. Now, Jan,
Yeah,
Janathan, if I can call you that, you're dead anyway.
I am.
Now listen,
I have nothing to lose.
we can choose to maybe kill Bill as a unit. I can deal him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not that much damage actually. 8. What are the odds that Jim can deal him more than that?
Well, I mean, like if I sacrifice all my goblins,
Yeah.
we go with your plan.
Now,
I would go to 7.
what this does is it lets Aaron win.
I have some more things I can do.
I assume so. Just listen.
That's,
Yeah, you're gonna be drawing.
If you want to not kill Jim, that's an option.
well, I'm dead anyway, so I'm gonna add 5 red mana to my mana pool,
Okay.
Very good.
and
Pashalik.
Pashalik is gonna deal.
I guess you can only do a maximum of 4 damage because you have to sacrifice the Pashalik before you sacrifice the Skirk Prospector
Yeah.
in order to deal.
Yep, that's accurate.
Well, I can actually.
You can leave.
I
Yeah, you
can,
can leave
I can,
Pashalik
I can
in
take the
play.
4 mana.
Yeah.
Sack Pashalik and
Oh.
make 2 more.
Yep.
And have 2 goblins.
Yeah, you can have 2 dudes. Indeed. So you go 4 damage.
4 damage. That's 5 damage.
5
because he sacks himself.
Right. Yes.
I'll just deal 5 damage.
Okay.
14.
14.
14.
Flame Rift on the stack.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No responses.
Okay. Everybody takes 4.
0.
I'll go to 2.
30.
Bill goes to 30. Aaron goes to 10.
10.
Yeah.
Jen goes to dead.
Yep.
I would like to draw 16 cards.
It's a
I
point.
would like to draw 12 cards.
Yes.
Yeah.
12 cards.
Do you have Zoom port triggers?
Nope.
Just
Creature
Oh
name
yeah,
controls.
whatever creature. Yeah, you control that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Go ahead.
12 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Draw these.
You passing?
Nope.
Dang.
These are all so
it.
bad. Well, let's see what we got. I'm going to tap 4 to cast Big Score.
Oh.
I will discard an island. I will draw 2 cards
Make 2 treasures.
and make 2 treasures. I will pay 1. Cast Bolt Wave.
Go to 27. Aaron goes to 7.
27. I
So,
draw
one
6 cards.
Only
Draw
6.
Jan died.
That's 3.
Should bolt wave
6.
first.
That's all I got. I'm going to pass.
But you can draw a card off your.
Oh, yeah, I can draw. Oh, I'm going to draw a card off my Sagander Sphere. Draw a card. Pass the turn.
I'm going to do the thing that I said I was going to do and sack this Fido Titan to greater good. Draw 7, discard 3.
Fight-O Titan.
1,
Fido
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just going to discard 3 forests. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Then I'll go to my turn. Untap. During my upkeep, I have a trigger. Mr. O Titan would like to see you.
Take a big
Get
sip.
an appointment with Mr. O Titan.
Whoop. He comes back into play. Tapped. He's very tired. It's been a long day.
That's 6 mana, 7 2.
Then
Sit down.
I'll draw a card. I'm going to pay 1 and tap Selvala for 12. Using 8 of it, I'd like to cast Azuri's Predation. For each creature my opponents control, I make a 4/4 beast that fights each one of them.
Okay. Niv-Mizzet lives.
Yep.
I will respond. So, as much as I would like to sacrifice Jan's Goblin to trigger my Zulpar Cutthroat many times, unfortunately, Jan's Goblins go with his corpse when he died,
Right.
I was hoping
which
they'd
we
li-
missed.
I was hoping they'd live on through Aaron, but
I will have 2 tokens left.
we got it.
And instead, I guess I will
4, 5, 6, 7,
sack this, draw a card.
10. Okay.
1 Zulpar Cutthroat trigger.
Take one.
And then, no other effects.
All right, so I will be making total count as 9 beasts, and they fight everybody.
I kill 2 of them.
Yeah.
And I
So
have,
I kill one of them.
I have 9, so 3 of them die. I have 6.
I have 5
Zulport Cutthroat triggers.
5 Zulports. Goodbye, Jim.
With them on the sack. I'm going to sack my treasure.
Yep.
Make a blue.
Yep.
They resolve.
Okay.
All right. Well, now I think it's about time. I think I'm done.
It's not too much fancier than this. I pay 2 of the one that I have floating to equip Ghalta with the Fire Shrieker.
I'm at 8.
Then I'm going to pay the rest of my mana to Primal Might Ghalta to fight your Alesha.
Do you love Brown?
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Yes,
8,
Ghalta.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So it gets plus 17, plus 17.
Okay.
29.
29. Move to combat, double it. So
116 damage. That's very funny.
so yeah, it was
38.
29.
So 30,
or-
no, 68.
68.
No, wait,
attack
wait,
you.
No, it's left as
58.
58. Yeah,
58.
116.
Yeah, attack you for 116 commander damage with trample.
For sure damage.
Would you like to lose to commander damage or having?
I will choose to die to a regular damage, actually.
Oh,
Majestic Genesis was
Magenesis.
Magenesis was the MVP.
Magenesis.
Magenesis. No, you know what? I'm sorry.
Magenesis?
I'm rewriting history here. Predator Ooze
Oh, yeah, the
was
Pruse.
definitely the turning point
Yeah.
of this. I just got off to the races pretty early. Was able to cast Ghalta early. This Majestic Genesis hitting all 12 permanents was quite good. So,
Even if they're not great permanents, like,
That's
good
still
enough.
12
Yeah.
of them. Like
Yeah.
even half of them being lands was like.
Yeah.
Okay,
good
the
enough.
turning point, though, actually, was Aaron's Atali flips.
Yes.
I forgot about
Those
that
were
because it was like
incredible.
half an hour ago in real time.
no, that was incredible. It was literally just the best cards
Yeah.
from the
I
3
could have
card
killed everybody but Bill many times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
It really showed them.
would have had enough to like maybe kill Bill as a team if we had gotten any of those cards.
Well,
Individually, but not together.
Aaron showed a ton of restraint. He's like, you know what? I shouldn't. I want to, but I shouldn't.
Yes.
And then I'm just like, I'm going to draw a card.
I'm gonna cast Flame Rift.
Yeah. I'm gonna say those like I don't know what 3 Croxes that turn.
Oh.
That hurt me.
That was a lot of Crocs.
Yeah, when I first put this deck together, I'm like, oh, I can just rewrite Crocs a bunch of times.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with all these decks before. I'm like,
Yep.
What
for
was the budget on these?
so it's 50 US, which
This deck's crazy
I was
for
very
$50.
surprised. Like, something I've noticed is when I was going through a lot of things that I in my head, like, after years of playing, that there's a lot of cards that I just thought were expensive or had remained expensive over time, like Mono Green Sylvala, even like remember what's his name, Red Goblin.
Krenko? No.
No.
Conspicuous Snoop.
No.
Grenzo.
Grenzo used to be like 20, 25 bucks, and then it was rewritten to Commander Masters. There's a lot of that type of stuff. The floor on a lot of these like, older staples for sure has gone down quite a bit.
Yeah.
And the core of a lot of these decks ultimately are also inexpensive, right? Like you have a bunch of burn spells, you have a bunch of goblins, you have a bunch of vehicles and forests. You can do very powerful things within like $50 isn't nothing, but it's like you can do like very
It's like
powerful things.
accessible, right? Like you can. A lot of people like if they pick up a deck builder's toolkit or whatever
A
they're called,
precon.
a precon. You can probably like modify into one of these or at least something close, right, with what you've got on hand. Because it doesn't have to be like exactly these burn spells, and it doesn't have to be exactly these goblins.
Yeah.
It doesn't
No,
have
not
to
at
be
all.
Exactly these beefy creatures, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And like a lot of these decks too are like really easy to modify, even to take a step above. Like you're not far off. If you want to start playing some infinites, you can.
Yeah.
You just play more Niv-Mizzets with Niv-Mizzets.
Yeah.
Krenko's not far away from being like a menace. With a little more budget, you can play more Perforos effects, stuff like
With
that.
Grenzo, you can give him menace.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, goad.
Go.
What does Grenzo do?
Go to
I don't know what
menace.
Grenzo does.
Yeah.
Plays top part library, but yeah, you can do a lot with like a fairly tight budget in Commander nowadays. The thing that I did notice the most that kind of came up was with the more aggressive decks, specifically Alesha. the mana base suffers when you have to play, because you can play a lot of complete tap lands. There's a lot of good quality ones even, but you have fewer of those for the multicolor decks.
Right. Yeah. Well, I think that probably does it for today.
Yep.
This was really cool. Thanks for bringing these up, Aaron.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And thanks to our sponsors, Burrito Splendido, for feeding us today, as well as GameGenic for supplying us with all the cool stuff, like the sleeves, the playmats, the boxes, all the back there. We love GameGenic, and they love us. So, and speaking of who we love, it's our patrons. If you want to join their ranks, they are scrolling to the sides and to the bottom. And if you want to join them, $1 a month, head over to our Patreon. You can support the show and bring more cool content like this to you every week, and sometimes more than once a week. So we'll catch you next time.